Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and I've got another comparison here between an expensive tool and an inexpensive tool. And we're going to take a look at these splitting hatchets. On the upper end is this Gransfors Bruks splitting hatchet. This thing comes with a vegetable tanned leather, kind of a blade bikini. Beautiful manufacturing here on this nice concave surface. Nice big thick head here, reinforced for overstrike with this steel collar. Grain alignment is pretty much perfect. Hand forged in Sweden. And the initials LH of the forger, or the blade master that made this, is right there. And then for comparison, this one, it's a plastic handle, rubber overmold in this area, little tiny rubber blade cover. You can see little different design through the head. This thing I think was around 14 bucks on Amazon, something like that. I'll post a link below. Of course, your mileage may vary on prices, but if you compare those, you know, both of them have some pretty good potential for splitting wood. So let's go ahead and give these a shot. I'll start out with this Gransfors Bruks one. So you can take a round. What this is kind of like a campfire friend, you know, something small. It allows you to split smaller pieces. It's a hatchet. You can choke way up on it. Doesn't have a huge amount of weight, but it allows you to easily just break apart wood. I can get into smaller pieces, but because of that thick head, it just divides it up. So I can make kindling, and that big head allows, you know, optimum control as you're splitting things. You don't have to hit it so hard with a narrower hatchet in that it sends the wood flying all over the place. So anyway, this thing's a winner. I love this. So let's take a look at its friend here. I'm not sure what the brand is, JXEJXO, something like that. But anyway, I'll grab another piece of wood. Here we go. It's not bad. Pretty good. Look at that. And it is really dull. If I wanted to, I could just take my Milwaukee, love this band file thing, do straight. Now normally I might want to be kind of careful so I don't take the temper off, if they did, but I don't know. I'm not seeing quite the sheen. Maybe there is a little bit right there, but anyway, let's try it now that it's, look at that, razor sharp. So here's another piece. I'm just tapping this lightly. Plus there's a big old knot. Check that out. Right there. Gave it a big old whack. Let me get a lighter one. Here's a small smooth piece. You want to make a little kindling. As long as you keep it lined up with that center ridge, basically it'll allow you to split this pretty fast. Here's another piece. And there are other ways you can split. You could flip it upside down and pound on it. Pound a piece of wood, kind of batoning. But overall, you know, this is still definitely sharper. But do you need something expensive? Perhaps not. And one of the reasons I'm pointing this out, like the other tools, is this is in some ways kind of a specialty tool. A lot of people don't use splitting hatchets. They use a conventional hatchet, or a splitting maul, or none of the above. So in this case, the splitting hatchet is just great for having close to your campfire, or real handy for just making kindling just by the cord. and you may not want to invest the money in something quite as, I don't know, as nice maybe, or as premium as a Gransfors Bruk, when you can get really close to the same performance out of something like this. And even if it's with a plastic handle, you're not felling trees with it. So it'll probably last until this just kind of decomposes. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. And with that, Doc out.